I'm at Jacob Lucius Cartwright's studio in Pietrasanta, Italy. Jacob grew up in a family of artists, immersed in art, but he brings an unusual ability to his own creations.
You didn't jump into life as a sculptor.
No, that's right. I was being surrounded by art. I wanted to do something different, be the black sheep if possible. So I started with music, and I started playing clarinet at 9, and then I went to the Victorian College of the Arts at 12, and for studying music performance, and then around the world studying composition. And so for the first 25 years of my art career was actually in the world of sound.
And how is sound affecting your sculpting?
So it's a good question, because actually when I hear sound often, especially if I'm inspired by it, I see it in some ways. I think they call it synesthesia. And so actually a lot of my work seems abstract, but it's actually to me a representation of what I see in my mind's eye when I hear something or feel something. So this series, The Embrace, is about this philosophy of life that I've been adopting in my life, which is embracing everything that comes to me, that life presents. So for me, I see that as this emanating energy field that comes from a person when they're in that mindset of the embrace. So it's like this, arms open, wide. And so we get pieces like this piece is the Perceiving the Bull, which is, the name comes from the 10 Tao tablets. So I get a lot of inspiration also from Taoism. I see different correlations between that and my life. So this is an example of that idea of the resonant field of opening up. So this is actually called ascoltare, which means to listen. So this is someone in meditation, and this is representing the chi, or the field that is emanating from their presence and being in the present moment. So you can see it's in a reflection on both sides. So I did that all freehand without drawing it or measuring, and it's just about being in a meditative state. A bit could almost be considered a mandala or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
3D mandala.
3D mandala, yeah.
And then this beautiful piece here, Nostro Abbraccio.
Nostro Abbraccio, yeah. So this again, you can feel the connection with this almost decorative concept coming out, but that wasn't so intentional. It was actually something I saw when my wife gave me a particularly beautiful hug one day. So I actually saw that in my mind's eye. That's what I was experiencing during that embrace.
Understanding Jake's inspiration behind his artwork helps me appreciate it on a deeper level, and explains why I feel so peaceful in its presence. I'm leaving Pietrasanta feeling refreshed and inspired. You can learn more about Jacob's artwork on our website, fineart.lys. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Ashley's Choice.